I have now resigned to the fact that if this season's not good, we got the black card and Mike Dunleavy at the plate with the books resetting, money to spend, and go all in to get Steph that talent that he needs to compete. So I felt like the Bay felt played. Some were happy. Leroy didn't want him, and, a lot of the callers, but I thought a majority of the people wanted it. The station wanted it, different reasons. But, man, what just hit me in the face is it was never even close, man.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like it was.
And I think
now that it's all said and done.
Yeah.
And
I mean, you can't explain social media, but how did the reports and these gambling sites, how did it feel like it was close? It's like for Bron coming in, he wants to play with Steph. It'll be fun. The documentary, him and Draymond. LeBron's a cold killer, and he's about to get 5 and may get 6. So the basketball part, I get his decision, but I went to bed thinking maybe fun basketball will supersede his quest for 6, and boy, I feel like a buffoon.
I mean, it felt like at the beginning the Warriors had the upper hand, that everybody was saying Cleveland, and it ends up in Philly. So how about this? Can we all agree he didn't know where he was going on July 1st, the first day of free agency? Like, I don't believe he knew he was going to Philly the first day of free agency. So he had to change his mind or never have a team in mind before going to Philly.
I don't have nothing for you. The basketball part, it should have been, to me, Philly all day, every day, and it ended up being that. Now Durant is backing me up because I told Evan while you were gone and the listeners, on paper, and I know championships aren't won on paper, but when you look at the Philadelphia 76ers starting lineup for this upcoming season, it's as talented or more talented with Durant in the Warrior lineup, which I'm super fond of. But, we had centers by committee, whatnot. But this, on paper, this Sixer team is loaded, and Kevin Durant basically backed me up on that. Man, talk to me.
I mean, the names might even be better, but you can't tell me. Like,
4
unfortunately,
20-point scores?
Yeah, but Embiid doesn't play.
Okay. But if he plays.
He's a great name, but, he doesn't play. And LeBron is... Like, that Warrior team, every player was in their prime. Every player was in their prime.
I got
10 years ago.
All right.
So, I'm just saying, these, they got an old player in LeBron. They got an injured player in Embiid. So let's see how it's going to play out. Okay. I will say this: my buddies are psyched,
and they should.
They're like season ticket holders, and
were they down before? I'm sure
they
like down on Sixer basketball.
Yes, Sixer fans before this season that were pretty much checked out.
I get it.
I mean,
wow.
They were happy with the season this year. They like Edgecombe, obviously, and Maxi's coming into his own.
Man.
They can't stand Embiid. How about this? You know what I heard about Embiid?
Sources.
This is legit. Because one of the guys knows Nick Nurse.
Okay.
Nick Nurse can't talk to Embiid about injuries and asking him if he's going to play or not. He's got to go through the trainer. And Embiid's people go through the trainer.
I want to take my hat off and throw it up against that far window over there that's behind you, because that goes against everything I'm about. What do you mean the coach can't go up and say, big fella, you good?
He's got to go to the trainer.
Then maybe they might not win. Why is that the case? Embiid, you think he wants it that way?
Yes.
That is diva-ish. Oh, my goodness. Maybe Vitello has that with Devers. I don't know, but that just bothered. I hate that you dropped that on us.
Don't worry about it. So the Warriors' offseason's pretty much over.
I don't think they had one, and I'm happy GP2 is back. What'd you think of Draymond? We got Draymond didn't get the player option. He can be moved. But Evan and I were like, could this be Willard? I don't want to speak for him and Dibbs. Dibbs get better. Shout out to Dibbs.
What happened?
They kind of thought it was. He got sick yesterday. Came in and was throwing up, Stoney. So I checked on him. Spent the night in the hospital, but he's getting out today. He'll be back tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah, get better, Dibbs. Now I feel like I told his business, but that's my dude. Evan, Evan, stop, man.
Went a little too far there.
That's what we need more of in America is the truth. That's my guy. He won't be mad at me. But listen, I feel like Dunleavy put his foot in the ground in regard to standing up to Dre, because I thought multiple years were coming. And I brought up Willard and Dibbs because they were like, kind of nothing to see here, Goo, but it is. Something pops off with Yaxel, and they want to move Dre. He can't do anything about it.
Yeah.
For the first time in forever, it feels like.
Yeah, I think that, I don't know if it was a huge deal, but is there anybody out there that seriously believed it would have been a good idea to give Draymond Green an extra year? Like, nobody wants that.
But Draymond I thought the Warriors wanted to ride off and they may into the sunset. We'll give you 2 or 3. You're our guy. Let's ride it out. I thought that Evan fought me on it. No. But he was right and I was wrong.
I don't like Dunleavy. He's not going to give Draymond an extra year, I don't think.
Yeah.
Now, I think the next shoe that could drop is the question I'm asking now is, so is Steph definitely going to sign an extension this summer? Like, that's now the biggest.
Oh, my gosh. It's a gorilla on the table brought to you by Echo Pest Control.
Because if he is underwhelmed by their offseason and he's disappointed they didn't get LeBron.
I hope he is.
Then.
Come on, Steph.
Then maybe he says to the Warriors, let's
reconvene a little later.
Maybe.
I didn't get people calling me a snitch, Donnie. Dibbs is okay. I talked to him. Anyway.
Well, is Dibbs going to be okay with you now is the question.
But my heart was in the right place.
It always is, even when you do this.
Evan, I didn't snitch, man. Listen, my boy's on the mend. He'll be back with us. But listen, I caught a little hell just insinuating that Steph might not be happy. Now, this can go two ways. What if he does the Jalen Brunson and leaves a lot on the table for the Warriors to invest in the team he plays for? That can happen. But if he does table this, that just tells me he's lighting a fire, letting them know, okay, hey, I'm going to bust my ass. We're going to try to do something this year. Hopefully Jimmy comes back. But if that thing is tabled, that tells me the chef has put the Warriors on notice in regard to, man, help me get some talent in here.
Well,
that's what I'm hoping and yearning for.
I don't think that's going to happen. I think he's going to get an extension because, imagine Steph Curry going through the entire season this year.
All right.
And he's going to become a free agent at the end of the year. Like, that I don't know.
But will it be a real free agent, if you know what I mean?
Well,
because they got to go shopping to to bring some players back with the revenue and resources they have available to them.
Yeah, but
I'm excited.
If they don't have a good year, and he's not under contract for next year, to me, then all bets are off.
Now I know you're like, who's the guy in the Summer League NBA hat over there? That's not the guy I left. That's not my partner. I think they're staring average or to below average season in the face.
Yeah, I do too.
So I feel like if you think that and I think that, Steph knows that, again, they're going to try to put their best foot forward. So that part of it doesn't even matter. I feel like that question's kind of answered, Steiny. So what does he do?
I don't know what he does. I don't know what he does.
What would you do if you're Steph right now?
Well, there's
some people are like, oh, he's happy. And then Devon was in here Friday.
He's happy.
No doubt. Watching his brethren and all those other guys and LeBron you play deep into April, May, and June. You think he's okay just at home golfing? I don't think that. Like, man.
Yeah, I don't. What's one of the beauties about Curry is he doesn't weigh in on everything, so we don't really know how he's feeling.
So this will be an opportunity. Whatever happens with this extension,
oh my God,
will speak volumes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And especially the way the offseason is gone, like what happens with Curry in August, it's bigger than Lendeborg.
That is,
like it just is.
No doubt about it.
Had they gotten LeBron, then, that makes it different. But
you're right.
They didn't get LeBron, and they're going into next season hurt, and they only have one different player on the team.
Man.
I mean, I don't know how you can.
Yeah. That's what I got my eye on. When you say Golden State Warrior basketball, it's this extension.
I mean, is there anything but a bad offseason? Like, yes or no? They've had a bad offseason, right?
And we're being fair.
You can't even say, I like what the Warriors are doing. What are they doing? They just drafted one player.
Running it back.
I didn't, you know what? You always like to say this. I didn't have that on my bingo card.
No.
I did not have that on my bingo card.
I keep going to Willard.
No
he was
moves.
shocked. You left. He was like, hey, I didn't know what they were going to do, but you can't do nothing. That was Willard's slogan. You can't do nothing.
Yeah.
And they did it.